What up, guys? We need to talk about this because I want to know the most important thing: women trying to shame you, and this is where nobody can actually try to shame you. So I like my other female friends that I've been around since I was a kid. Never did the things that a person's friend, baby daddy, do now. So my God. So when people try to play like they don't know you and this and that, that's on them. But one thing we have to realize when women trying to play you, and the most important thing we guys, when American women trying to play you, and it's okay for us to go in another part of the world to find something. But when you find something, don't let American men trying to interfere. That's the number one rule of the game. Because after all of these American women take their time and try to do you wrong, and this is the goal. This is the 2024 because there's a lot of behavior going on. And people been trying to play me for a long time, but I'm always seeming to get where I'm trying to go. Right? And people try to treat you like you ain't nothing. So let me tell you something with me. You can't break me or harm me. I multiply. And a person, my like whatever friend Rick, whatever whether it's baby mama or my cousin, whatever, it's the what you want is what you get. But in the concept of those things, let's get where we're trying to go and not let the behavior of others picky choose it. And that's the new trendsetter in the foreign back because people can try to use family to try to get between because the way they feel about you. And that's the most domination of the complex. So we are moving on to something new where the environment don't want to change, but also the society mindset of the behavior. I'm in Little Caesars the other day. A woman and her boyfriend came way from Dallas over here and way from wherever she's at. They're using me. You mad because your mind's stuck up and you want things the way you want to stay the way you want to stay as a woman and a man. This is not just about getting an education. This is not just about making it. This is about how you should show your personality. And this is a lot of anger. Nobody cares who made the first video. This is about who can show the personalities and show your reality. So when a woman get up in Little Caesars and say something about somebody using, no, you're being used with a stuck-up mindset that will want to change, smoking whatever you want to do to get where you're trying to go. I remember the one time we on Albert phone, and I'm telling Albert, Albert's sister and CFB used to date, right? Mirza, right? And people gonna tell you you not hating on, they're not hating on. But the thing is, I'm always on my stuff, and you got Texas women that's gonna take that for granted. Why should I stop because how these certain women do things? They got a black woman in the car in the community. She did this. Heck it, if you want to do that, baby, you think that's gonna stop me? But tell a woman to stop pocket watching with a man and trying to tape because you're a fake or what another man worked hard for. I don't care about your business. I don't care about none of that. Like we don't get all that stuff like into those avenues. Let me tell you, when Crystal found out I had a kid, let me tell you how the fake stuff that's going on with everybody that like to pay attention to other men. Cousins that's whatever that is. One day she's in Indianapolis and I'm not gonna let a person try to embarrass me because how they feel. And I call her because me and her sister dated, right? And you gotta know that like in Appalachia, me and her sister dated. So I'm dating her in Indianapolis, right? I'm dating her sister in Appalachia. And when I told her I had a baby, right? She hung up, Crystal's sister hung up in the phone and said, damn, that's my ex. And Chris and say, damn, what the fuck? And hung up. So if you let cousins or anybody dictate the way what you want and somebody else go after something because you're being stupid listening to other men, why the sense for that? This journey is not over, but people want to say you talk too much. Stop trying to dog somebody when I'm trying to do what I gotta do. But these women being pressured, and they sitting up there with the avenues between it. And I never had, let me tell you something, I never been around that type of behavior. Like before even Crystal came in, the problem, like I never came in my life with Rick. She wouldn't have met Rick if I wouldn't have had an apartment. And you gotta understand those things. And she wouldn't have met Rick. And those are the things with that, like Jessica, before she came in and like me is you with me, like Rick did start hanging out to us where me then started hanging out to us until we really got deep into and letting him hang out. That was the most important thing. We used to be at Newman Smith. I mean, like, come on, we're like we charged him a little money at first. Then we say he started to get into the family, and we told him no. We told him we didn't tell him no. We told him, yeah, we're not gonna discharge you. We gonna you into it. So you good, right? So I didn't even have this behavior from Jessica Chris Clark's sister. I never had those type of. But I'm at the gas station at a woman to call you a loser because she's so busy losing with a nigga. You gotta watch out for a woman. If you let a woman manipulate you in the mind, look at the jealousy between another woman. And I tell you, look at the spiritual jealousy between another woman. If you can't watch the mindset of a woman behavior, how can you get where you need it? That is the bigger threat from a woman trying to get what she wants out of a real man because a teenager because she's so busy listening to other manipulation. You can't study the mindset. Where I told my brother, I'm getting tired. I'm the only one that's being strong. But the mindset of other people. It's not about if you can take your baby. You think I'm worried about that? Like if I can talk to my coworker at Walmart, we talking before I got off the clock at 2996 about 2018 and 17, 2018 between 2019 before I left to go on fraternity leave. But I never did say I was coming back. But she said, we talked about it. Oh, I refuse to let him in. But let me tell you, I'm not going to tell you what you, but is you going to let people manipulate your mind and you see the jealousy? You have to see the power play, the word play that another woman can do. But another woman don't want you to speak up because the way she acts, right? And like, and act like it's supposed to be like she want to dog you in front of her friend, baby. That's a woman can, let me tell you, a woman can sit up there and be with a man and a man constantly cheat on them, and you constantly get back to the same man that have baby dad, women after women, and you act like you can't find a man. You're choosing to be manipulated. You truly not. You choosing to go back after the same thing that keep happening, babies and babies, and you keep choosing to go back. Hey, we're gonna talk a little bit later, guys, because I want to get my point across with this. I have one baby mama. And let me tell you, I don't even have that problem with that. Oh, her baby daddy, I'm wanting to know her baby daddy. That's the problem with her. She, her baby daddy. That's the problem with that situation. But the thing is, when you're dealing with certain things, the conflict out of those things, and people want to treat. I don't got time for how you acting. But I was like, after she did that, like I didn't even have that problem. Like people wanted to get close to me. But when a person close to a friend act like that, like, no, I never even had that thing with Jessica and them, like, but she act like that, that's fake. So you have to be where you're trying to go and how people acting. If a black woman keep choosing with a white woman, let them go. Let her keep passing up the things you pass up because of fear. Of fear of another man's stupidity. Fear of hatred. Fear of those things of intimidation of another man. A woman can be scared to get out the weed one because another nigga's in her ear. Baby, don't come my way. But when you get another woman that's overseas or anywhere else, Don't let that black woman or a black man come between that. All of these things between that, you keep that woman. Because there's a lot of dumb women in America that don't know how to see the difference between those different patterns. And you got to understand the concept like that, man. You can never play me. Like I like Christian, you can never play me like that. You know who you dealing with. Like before you even met me, Rick, baby, come on, you better know who you dealing with. And you better know who you're dealing with. You can never play me, but people want to act like that, and we got to keep moving. That's the difference between those things. Ricky will tell you I had relationships that numerous men in the hallway doing. I'm not concerned about how another woman acts and how another woman acts. Let me tell you the thing with Nikki. Nikki wanted to be down so much with other people, but she talking about how. Let me tell you how a woman is. She would, after she get out of jail and whatever she do, and complain. I'm always saving people, but nobody can say, you choose not to change your surroundings as a woman. You choose to be around niggas that want to abuse and manipulate you. You choose to be around your brother that's jealous. Oh, that ain't real, bitch. We shopping at Foot Locker. Your brother's being jealous, your mom, and the rest of that. I'm not worried about you. Yes. But if a woman making 1,000 a night and you think I need you, I got my own money. What you gonna buy? You can give me a little bit of something, but what you gonna buy for yourself? What clothes you gonna put on your body? As a woman, if you making 1,000 a night, what of clothes you gonna put? Stop thinking about everybody. Bitch, I got my own. Come on, what you buying for yourself when you get that $1,000 a night? What you getting out of it? I don't need that thing. What you get? If you make another 1,000, I can also say you give me some money. I let you keep your first 1,000, whatever you trying to make it, whatever that is. But what you saying about those qualities of what you is, you letting other people manipulate. You want to be down, but you don't understand. If you want to be saved, you got to be willing to get away from them. You got to be willing to be away from the same vindictive behavior. My cousin don't want you. That's the problem with that. You want to be in the same. Don't talk about you want somebody to save you, but you're not willing to change your position. You're not willing to change the way you do things as a woman. You so care with your cousin and thing and with your friends thing. You gotta leave all of that alone to get where you're trying to go. Right? To understand and be a woman and you getting out of jail, come on. Right? Don't talk about you gonna get out of jail and do right. And I'm sending for Springville, Missouri. And she's on video chat and I'm talking to a lot of pretty women, right, in Springville, Missouri. And she's in jail in Springfield, Missouri. And everybody's smiling, the women smiling in Springfield, Missouri. Jail about 2018, 2018, 17, whatever that is. And she talking about she gonna do right. She roll her eye. That mean you're not, about me understanding your spirit behavior, you ain't changing shit. Don't tell a man what you're gonna do and he see your mind and he see your spirit. Don't tell a man what he's gonna do, and you ain't about what you say you about changing. And your body motion, your spirit motion tells another of what's going on. I mean, like Sam and them all, we had moving in grill before we stopped hanging out. When I stopped hanging out with Tamika and Raymond, I think 2022, we in 2022 or 2021. And I stopped hanging out. We ain't moving grills. Tamika says she going somewhere. This is a true story. And she looked down on me. She don't even know I'm catching her from the moving grill. And she looking and judging. Bitch, I don't need you. And Raymond just paying attention to the movie. But Tamika don't know I see her spirit, the way she looking at us in the movie and grill on Addison. She don't see those things, that the little agitating, the little picky little mindset that she got, the way she acting while she leaving the movie and crying. I'm like, hold up. Raymond is paying attention to the movie if you catching on to the mind and the spirit. But I see the way you acting. I see the way you look. There's a billion of these humans in here, and all of them like got picky mindsets, and they act some type of. I'm saying, Tamika, you don't know that I'm sitting there and I'm reading you, and I'm reading, and you getting up from the movie and grill Addison, and I'm sitting there and I'm reading you. I've been reading a lot of people. People might them look. Come on, man. Baby, I ain't never lost. Now you keep doing what you keep doing. The reason why me and my last girlfriend broke up because we never got a chance. We always wanted to see each other. And right now, Crystal sister, but we never got the chance. And we like, man, like when we ever gonna get the chance to just see each other? And we never got that chance. So it was hard for us to have that maneuver in Annapolis to have that situation. So everybody think the thing is that the vindictive of the mindset, right? We can never get it if we don't understand it. So it's the way people treat it. Like, come on, baby, I don't need you in my life. If you gonna act like that, it's the mindset. I'm sitting there, she don't even know I'm watching her spirit and her mind. It's sitting there going outside that movie and grills. And I'm like, hold up. If you can't watch the spirit and the mindset of them, how can you understand it? But we talking about women. But there's a lot of manipulation going on in the mind. You think I'm really not gonna find what I'm looking for? You think I'm gonna sit here and let a stupid Texas woman let these women do what they does? You think I'm really not gonna find what I'm looking for? That's the difference. You think I'm really not gonna find that? That's a nah, baby. Think I'm gonna play with Chicago, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, 2000 All Star team all time. Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Scotty, Dennis Rodman. So those are the things with that situation, right? That's how a woman should act. A woman don't know how to do that, but I'm not gonna let you play me, woman. Like I don't got time for that. Before you met me, came in my life already. I was like a woman. You better know the. I don't got time for that, man. Like, but you allow you look, man. Look here, man. That's why I told that girl Felicia. I'm glad I don't have a baby with you. Like, come on, do you on that type of stuff like that? Then that nigga getting on the phone in South Dallas talking shit, man. She gonna talk about he didn't say that. And I'm watching the nigga. Nobody got time for that, my nigga. Felicia, I'm talking about Felicia. Then it's Robin. So I'm watching them, right? Playing on the 2K. I'm watching them, you heard? Go Michael Jordan. You can't even, that's the difference between those situations, right? A woman, and that is a bunch of manipulation. But a woman can't protect her mind and see things for what it is. That's what a woman can't. Yes, will you scream tomorrow? Let me tell you, even the crows agree with me earlier today when I was outside, guys. They agree with me. The crows is even talking to me. The dogs is even agreeing with me. I'm like, oh look, y'all talking to me outside when we talking about women. If you know the dogs and the crows agree, that's something when we outside. I feel like I'm in Dr. Doolittle land. As I will scream tomorrow. That 15 feet away from somebody to see their mind and their spirit. See the manipulation. A guy say, if you, hey, everybody can't win. We are not meant to fall. I think it's to catch on to somebody's spirit when they trying to make us fall. When somebody don't want us to go somewhere, when somebody gonna tell us, oh, it's the difference between what you have to understand and you're trying to get where you're trying to get. When Tamika talking about, oh, when I was working at Walmart, oh, hey, people, they do you like that, they don't know you. No, let me tell you, I walked off on them. I'm not there to let you as a woman with your own opinion, as a woman. Like Mrs. baby mama, and she know me real well. And she would go, like, I would go to Mrs. baby mama house, we go to pool parties. She have a pool, she got everything, right? She came and asked me at 1216 because me and Samantha was just talking to some people that worked at 1216 about them, right? And we would actually and I when I was doing that and the concept of the meaning of that and we was talking, she asked you, but what's wrong? Because she knows something's wrong with me. And she knows me. So I've been around Mirza, all of them, we've been around each other. And she know what Walmart was doing, the fake shit they was doing. Like she was actually angry at what was going on. She actually left. And she went to work. Like I can tell if I'm angry, she's pissed off at the situation. So that's the concept of what's going on here between the conflict between that behavior and in 2019, 2021, and 2022, I'm back. I'm not working. But this little Mexican at 1216, he going and he worked that nighttime. I don't like this dude. And this is the problem with him. He gonna come in, I'm shopping, and he gonna come in and hold his kid. I'm gonna protect my kid from a Mexican racist like you. You all your kid, right? But let me tell you why I was incompetent from court. But we still can't talk about it. But these black women acting up at this Walmart. Well, I was incompetent because I want to say I was a Walmart CEO. I'm not gonna let family agitate me because I know it's real and they can't believe nothing was going on there. I know I was incompetent. But you got a black woman that's doing that type of behavior. You got vindictive mindset of a black woman that's in Walmart, that's working as a cashier, and want to tell somebody how she feel about another man. You're not gonna tell me how you feel about me. Because we get on these YouTube channel as always talking about what a man wants. You don't know what I think because you're trying to dictate what you think I want. And a woman, if you let another man tell you what you want and people can, you have to think for yourself. Yes, you have to think for yourself. But there's a lot of fake stuff going on here. There's a lot of fake stuff going on in this presenter, right? And we're going to talk about it. The mindset. When this was going on at 2019, before I got off, me and the customer, I was standing outside the deli before I stopped working there. And I'm standing outside the deli. It was about 2018, 17, and we standing outside the deli in 2019, one or the other, before I went on fraternity leave. Because I never did say I was going to come back. I want to find out the mindset of others, the personalities. So I'm sitting outside the deli and I say something out loud. I'm in the produce. And I said something out loud. I said, you know what? Jessica should think before she hire people, right? And a lady customer come up to me, Hubert, you right. We looking at all of the jealous mindset in that deli. But I'm the problem and you the problem. And a woman always and it always got those behaviors and those formats, right? This what a customer like. Come on, me and her looking at the little stupidity coming out the 8 employees, and me and this customer we analyzing the stupidity and the jealousy coming out the employees in the deli. This is something we analyze in here, and we're gonna make this the topic of conversation. This is something we analyze in here, and we getting it. It's the mindset, it's the jealousy, it's the predicted. When you can stand outside the deli and you can look at all of the mindset of the 6 employees and 8 employees, and me and her, we was like, whoa. And she like, we just standing beside each other, and we seeing it, we identifying it. So if we identifying the behavior of these people, how can we understand it? We dealing with narcissist trait. We dealing with different spiritual jealousy. Like when Sabina family member came in there, Hubert, we miss you. You have grown since. They know me since I was little, since 14. You can see James and Xavier jealousy in the mind and the spirit. The camera is right there. But can we deny it? Can we deny what we understand? Or can we deny it? They're denying it of what the spirit behavior of their employees. But I'm identifying it.